This year's 16 Days of Activism is commemorated with the theme Orange the Wall, Fund, Respond, Prevent and Collect. However, in the Gambia, we've decided to have a national theme, which is Orange the Gambia, Strengthen Domestic Funding to Enhance the National Response to Combat Gender-Based Violence.
We win them. Yes. They win us. No. We win them. Yes.
Our strategies this year include engaging policy and decision makers to discuss key important issues. Also engaging the media houses to amplify our voices using both social, electronic and the print media. We also use the community engagements to hard-to-reach people and communities at the grassroots. We also use theater performance as another advocacy strategy to reach to the hearts of the people.
There are a couple of other ILO conventions that Gambia have not ratified yet. I don't know why, but I can assure you we will look into that. But I know this specifically is very relevant to violence at workplaces and sexual harassment. So we will consider that and put it on top of the priority list. But we will look at other ILO conventions as well.
We will also use this opportunity to commemorate and celebrate your effort towards fighting gender-based violence and other forms of violence, and more strongly sexual violence.
The Caravan is important because it serves as a tool where the Secretariat as well as the community members talk about issues that are pertaining to sexual and gender-based violence and sexual and reproductive rights. So it's a means or a way of actually reaching the grassroots.
Caravan is a macaroni tang. Nga jura loge fenna ga mo 16 days of activism. Ni ya boy 16 days of activism wala tritani woro la mu ya longo na kere lande na bunya do lande mu so ya suguru ni wal. Pour que numbara e be do ko na sare kono bari fananga yitandiroke timina jawala mu ya longo wala kala mu so ndini wal kan so kono lu ngolo.
Nyin luade pule me ya lonko lu ameta folal. Karu e karandiri jamale ke molla nyin luwala karola. Comme ñing sexual bayle ni men ka ke dunya kon ani ñing futu juno for ka mol forcé ke futu junandi abe keri ne hani sayin bari sayin boyin kandiro abe talakan ne bari hani sayin ka dinningol futunde wobe siyarin hani sayin andu ni e committee londi jefana ka fu ko mol e kisi-kisirol ke jama santol to ni te ko be bulala wono ma do ke to kuyale ka fu kaari ñol be kaari dunnika pour saante be mol dani la menna dono pour aliya kata nyin kafo men lota ten ali kadi futa saate wolto ali nyin luwal foye salon ko nyin luwal be keri ngamanka chakani ko.
It's very important for communities to be well aware about the laws with regards to sexual and gender-based violence, with regards to which includes child marriage, domestic violence, FGM, rape, sexual violence. It's very important that people are aware about the laws so that we can easily eradicate all of those offenses.
Musola wula konota andila fudu julo mukule muyalongo luwa be sabe kono nyaaw be kekan halisa jama jigi dala ko masakuta melu jang itata le sang odo luwa ni fanantata kata ni molla ko dala masakuna kana la kata bari luwa wakatu janne
Gambia la luwa esute ro kemina wala dinnimo wala moti biyalon ka seman sanyi tanin seyosi akamta ko momi yalon ka seman sanyi tanin seyosi ni yalu ni fudo ko akamta luwa sawone
Nah. What is it?
During the Caravan, One of the concerns that were raised by the community members was that the justice system in Gambia is very slow, and that's why sometimes they don't have faith whether justice will be served when survivors go to complain or seek justice.
Delay in trials are a general problem. There are so many factors contributing to it. This is just one. Sometimes judicial officers or the prosecuting officers are not available and it causes delay. Sometimes difficulty in getting witnesses can cause delay. Sometimes it can come in many ways, different ways. Sometimes witnesses are themselves not available. It can cause delay. Sometimes accused persons themselves who are on bail can be absent. So you can list so many factors that contribute to the delay of trial.
Most of the time, the issues that people raise include issues like, oh, the case has been withdrawn when the case is still ongoing. Yes, the moment an individual is granted bail, which is at the discretion of the court, and if the offense, the category of rape doesn't carry a life imprisonment, it doesn't mean that the matter has been withdrawn. It's still ongoing. So people need to understand that.
One of the most exciting activities we had during the caravan was the Campfire. And during the Campfire, we involved the community members to actually give talks in the form of plays or theater, but also to showcase culture, to explain or give narratives about the role of men and women in the house of marriages or in the way we live as a community. The Network Against Gender-Based Violence created IEC materials, and these IEC materials were distributed through a form of quiz where we ask questions at the end of every play or activity during the campfire. And when questions are answered, we issue buckets, pans, hand fans as a way of saying thank you, but also involving communities to the advocacy.
We also use sporting activities as a strategy to reach especially to youths and also persons with disabilities. We also use provision of SRHR services to youths during these sporting activities as another strategy to improve services, make services of SRHR accessible to especially youths and adolescents, but also encouraging them to listen to our messages and then share information with them.
So lu may ñaan nguur bi ak mooy governance yi nen try ñu dugal loi yu nga xamanteni dafay aar ñu nga xamanteni ñoo am lanjura nagay aar ñu nga xamanteni ñoo am lanjura ñu demee ki mumune yi ak yeneen lifin ñu nga xamanteni dañ nekk di use wheelchair mooy pousse yi nen try ñu lifin leen ñu jàppale leen ñu aar leen ba nga xamanteni kenn du leen forcer wala tédoo gaay waaw lii dafa nekk lu nga xamanteni dafa bari trop si àdduna bi fii nii.